And welcome back, everybody. This is a brand new day. Will be a brand new victory for a lot of our competitors today. My name is Wouter. I'm joined here by Grandmaster Roeland Pruijssers. This is day 2 of Division 3 of the online Olympiad. The games have started. Roeland, are you excited for this?
Yes, I'm very excited. Still waking up a little bit. So as you guys know, this is the morning for us. So I'm still having my coffee, but I'm also ready to go to learn. Yeah, this is my coffee, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for it.
And so yeah, I'm very excited. Of course, this is round 4 to 6 today for all the pools in Division 3. Yeah,
Yes.
very excited.
Exactly. Let us give you a quick reminder on what this exactly is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the online Olympiads. Like I said, 163 teams, over 1,500 players joining this event. If you're asking why there's so many rating discrepancies on the board, it's because the top 2 players are open boards. You have 2 women boards, 1 junior male and 1 junior female. The top 3 of each division will go on to next week. And let's look at the division that we have right now. These are the teams that will be competing over the weekend. Denmark, Portugal, Bolivia, so on and so on. I already saw a Go New Zealand in chat. So the Kiwis are here as well. That is awesome. Love everyone to have here. Let us quickly remind the standings of today, of how it actually ended yesterday. We're now looking at Pool A. We see that New Zealand is now battling Monaco. We want them to win, obviously. Both teams are still in competition, though they're at the bottom. But our top 3 today are Albania, Syria, and Malaysia. Roeland, what's going to be the top 3 at the end of the day for Pool A?
Oh, the top 3 at the end of the day. Oh wow, that's a really tough question. Well, I think Syria and Singapore are going to do very well. Syria is actually an underdog because, well, like that's how you like to say it, at least. Yeah, dog.
Yes.
At least, okay. So Syria qualified from Division 4 in the previous weekend, and they are still doing very hot in this pool, even though they are not one of the strongest teams on paper. So secretly, I'm more or less rooting a little bit for Syria. I'm also rooting for the underdog here. So, okay, my list will be Singapore, Albania, and Syria. Those 3 are going to be on my list.
Excellent, excellent. I'm just going to copy yours. I'm very easy like that.
Take the easy route.
I'm taking the easy way out. All right, ladies and gentlemen. If the audio is okay, I think the audio is okay, but if I'm too loud, if we'll just do soft, vice versa, let us know so we can fix that, because we'll be online for 11 hours and we're gonna have a special guest today.
Yes, we do. Yeah. So, what do you want to tell about?
No, you gotta tell them.
All right. Yeah, our good friend and famous grandmaster Jordi van Vereest is going to join us this afternoon. He's going to give us some insight on how he perceives the Olympiad and, of course, how he feels about his chances for the Dutch team, for which, of course, Bik and I are more or less also a little bit rooting for, of course. Yeah, and if I'm ever going to be selected for the Olympiad team, that's, of course, the main question.
Of course, they'll pick you before me. I think that's a big. That's a big thing for you, just so you know.
Of course, I will not be selected because there are a lot of good players who are higher rated than me and who are just much stronger than me. But anyways, it's good fun. It's a nice joke. At least I hope.
Let's go into the games. The first one I'll look at here is Scott Wasney against Pierre Villegas. It looks like these bishops are a little bit, spicy dicey. Look at this G file. I'm missing one piece. I need the rook to go here. For bingo. Is that something? Chess bingo?
Chess bingo?
Yeah, when you have like 8 pieces on one file, you can like shout bingo.
Yeah, you could.
I think it should be a thing, chat.
It's gonna be the next new thing.
I think it should be a thing. Just let us know. Yeah, interesting position. What's your take on it?
I think the black is doing absolutely great here. I'm not too sure what white's going to do here. I mean, it's very. How do you say? It's very, let's see. Yeah, it's very double-edged, I would say, as well, because white has a nice center and a better pawn structure. Black has 2 pawns on the G file as well. Those could become a target at some point. But the bishops look mighty strong, so I don't know. It's I'm gonna say it already at the start of the stream. It's
Oh
a
no.
dynamically balanced.
Oh no. Okay, let's go for another dynamically balanced position then. But there's a lot of dynamically balanced. We have Igor Efimov versus Anthony F. Kerr. They are duking it out on the chessboard, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a team that you want us to follow, that you need to see, let us know. We can do that. Absolutely. I think so. Oh, it changed for some reason. Okay, never mind. Huh? Okay.
Right.
We got some. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
We got the time.
We got the time. We can do this. I don't know why I changed though. It's weird.
Yeah.
If I press this.
Yeah. Now it's absolutely fine. Thank you.
Still? Okay. All right. That was interesting. Why not knight takes g6? Excellent question. Excellent question. Let's put Roeland to the test. Why can't we play knight takes g6 here?
That loses a piece because of rook takes f1 and queen f6.
Hate to see it, chat. Hate to see it.
Thank you for that question. It's a nice warm-up for the morning.
Look at you, look at you. Putting you for the test, man. Putting you for the test. Alright.
Well, you always put me to the test, so...
That's what I do, baby. That's what I do.
Knight c2. Is that a good move?
That's a good question.
Looks very, very scary. I don't like white's position. It looks very, very shaky. I mean... Can you not already make progress here somehow? I mean, a move like bishop f5 comes to mind.
Bishop f5 looks very good, yeah.
b2. You can take on e3, knight d2 ideas. I think you should just take the pawn on b2. I think that's quite clear.
It's a free pawn. That's always good. Is there something else that we can do?
It's really unclear though.
I mean, there's so much pressure on this e3 file as well.
That somehow, but I don't see how. A move like knight d2 doesn't work. You simply play rook f2 or rook e1.
Well, if you take here, you take with the knight, you have queen b6, and you have a nice pin, and this could add some extra pressure later on.
Just rook
going back.
Just rook e1.
This one or the one? This one doesn't matter.
Either rook.
Either rook. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Still,
all right.
Even there, black is simply.
Queen take b2. Very nice.
This normal move, rook a b1, just queen takes a2. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're just grabbing pawns. A Yasser would be proud.
Yes, yeah, baby. Yes, I will be proud. All right, let's see if we got some interesting stuff. This is kind of interesting. What kind of opening is this? The Dutch. This is the first time we see the Dutch.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm too happy about that. Because this looks really good for... Okay, bishop... okay, black got the bishop pair. Okay, that's not bad.
Yes, so you're content with this?
I'm not too sure. I think white's... Yeah, I think black is more or less okay, actually. Just g6, bishop g7.
Yeah, your normal Dutch shenanigans.
Yeah, just I think black is fine. I mean, if the white still had the dark squared bishop, then it would be a bit more difficult. But with the bishop gone, I think black is good compensation for the center. Yeah, I would be content. I wouldn't mind playing this.
So you just play g6, bishop g7.
You have to be.
You would defend this.
E4, just e4.
E4. That makes sense.
Yeah, knight d4, bishop g7. There's no good way to enter for white, so.
You don't. Oh, you can just take this.
Yeah,
like this.
No problem at all. Well, I wouldn't play queen takes d1, but yeah, just maybe c6.
Alright. Looks scary though. It's a scary pawn, man.
No, it's safe. You can castle short. The bishop on c4 has nothing to add there. It's very nice. I would love to play a position like that.
Alright. You know what? I'll take it. Alright now, ladies. I found one. Yeah, baby.
Oh, there we go. Who's better and why? This is your cup of tea.
White's better because she has a lot more room on the king side, and this knight is horribly misplaced.
Yeah. So Malaysia versus Japan.
Could be going to f5 eventually or f7. But still then, there's not much to it. And here, I don't know, the e4 square is so strong for white now. This is... I'm not sure if f5 was even a good move here. At the end of the day, so...
E takes f5 looks good. I mean, you would love to have a square on e4.
No, I mean, I'm not sure if f5 here was a good move. That's what I'm saying. Because you give such a strong move.
You need to create
so
some...
I wanted to go knight f6, knight h5, knight f4, because this pawn is already... The diagonal towards h5 was completely blocked.
That looks good. That looks good. Yeah.
And then you can start pushing h5, h4, and then you play f6 eventually to get the other pieces in. It's a lot of arrows, but that's...
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Yeah, knight f6, knight h5 looks like a good idea as well. But I think you do have to play f5 at some point.
It's
very
true.
logical what Black's doing here. But yeah, white is just... The main thing in this position that strikes me is the knight on b7.
Yeah, it's the first thing I pointed out. Yeah, that's just a very odd...
Yeah.
A very odd thing.
If the knight was on g6, then Black would be fine. But with the knight on b7, it's clear that white has the better position.
Yeah, it takes like 2 moves to go in there, and even then it doesn't do anything. Except looking at her own pawn, so... That's a yikes, chat, that's a yikes, but, you know, we believe in the King's Indian.
Yeah. By the way, just a reminder, everyone, the ratings you see on the board are the chess.com ratings and not the official FIDE ratings. So keep that in mind. If you're interested in the ratings, let me share a link in the chat so that you guys, the Twitch chat, by the way, so that you can follow that if you're interested about the lineups. If it's, I'll try to keep you updated if necessary. And here, white's a full piece up, by the way.
Easy peasy, 11
Not
squeeze.
5, you win even more material.
How did that happen? Sicilian. Easy Sicilian. They traded, nothing too crazy.
E4.
Oh!
And d takes c3 is not possible because of queen takes c3 and c7.
Yes.
Nice. Well done. Well calculated.
Yikes, 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 yikes. Boom,
Yeah,
boom,
you don't want e4 to
boom.
be allowed anyways. Yeah. Oh, or that. All right. Yeah.
Everything wins, everything wins.
Yeah.
Alright, interesting, interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we've got for today, ladies and gentlemen. This looks like an interesting one. You hate to see this for white.
Yeah, you do. The bishop on h3. If the king was castled, I think white would be more or less okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that not being the case, black is doing... Also, there's a rook on b1, so white cannot castle anymore.
It's not the worst. You need to just get your knight to f4, but there's also a pin here.
Yeah, exactly. This is such an annoying position. Can you play e5? Now it's white to move. Oh, you could play g4 and queen f3, perhaps.
Yeah, g4, queen f3 is a good idea. After g4, you have to play something like... I don't know, to support this.
You can play e5 anyways, I think.
You can play e5?
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So I'd have to play d5 here.
Yeah, c takes.
Probably
I mean,
bishop takes.
bishop is pinned, so
Yeah, the bishop is pinned as well.
consider bishop g2 there, but yeah, all right. Instead of e5, maybe another move, but
No, it's a good position.
this looks okay at least.
It's an interesting one. So I like g4. If not g4, you could start with b4 maybe. Get the queen back to, I don't know, c7. Seems natural.
Yeah, but what does it do? Now you can play knight e2 like you want.
Yeah, I wanted to do knight e2, but again, e5 looks very...
Alright, e5 is the big problem here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think black is doing absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant. Absolutely.
So we are on New Zealand versus Monaco, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah. So Monaco. This is the last board actually. Yeah. Yeah, the last board.
All right.
Okay. And we've got a question in the chat. Can't chess.com include FIDE ratings next to the player names in these tournaments? Well, you have to imagine there are 1,500 participants here, so that means a lot of work, first of all. And second of all, it's a coding problem. And so basically it's a no. Yeah. that is very complicated to do. And if it were only 10 players, then we could definitely have done that. But since there are so many participants, that is just really, really a lot of work. And also, we don't know which players are going to play. There are different lineups possible for each team. So, yeah, you can imagine the problems that we have there. So it's something that I'm sure we're going to look at in the future. But for now, it's just very, very hard to do for Justicom, unfortunately. Yeah.
Hate to see it. Yeah, hate to see it.
I hope that answers your question, Mr. Shah.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Nailed it. There you go. Welcome. Hope you are enjoying the show.
Shah won with RSA. It's SHA is a way to hash something, and RSA is a token generating for two-factor authentication. Anyway,
So knowledgeable, you know that?
cybersecurity stuff. This is an interesting one. I thought I was hoping some early G5 juicy action. Oh, okay. F5. You have to trade here to go back.
One
Right.
very standard.
E takes E5.
Yep.
G5 is now the idea.
Do you love White's position, Big? This is your cup of tea once
Yeah,
again.
well, White is so amazing here. This is really, really good for White. You want to push out these knights. The best idea is to get this knight back at D5, because we're just going to make a few silly moves. Just to show... just to show the crowd what it's about. If you can get your knight at D5, which is a very common setup, this is almost... You need to sacrifice your queen to stop this.
Yeah.
When it comes. So you only have like rook e8, and even then I don't have to play this right away. I could just start maneuvering my queen to get this knight, who's misplaced. So there are a lot of good ideas here, and it all starts with e takes e5 and then pushing g5. So it's a beautiful position.
It's an
Well, usually black is all the counterplay on the queen side, and that's, you know, not. There's no counterplay on the queen side. You have to break through in the middle then at some point with d5. To get something going, but even that's not really that possible. So
no, black is in a world of trouble.
absolutely. Yeah. So good stuff. Good stuff. Let me find a position that you're mastering, which is everything except this. I mean, you're also mastering this.
All right.
All right. Okay. I worded that. Didn't word that completely good. Let's go back to your beloved Dutch.
Yeah, sure.
Well, a6. Do you like a6?
Yeah, it's okay move. I don't think I would have played it, but yeah, it makes sense. I mean, queen d6, you can keep the pawns now on e5 and f5, and it's good to keep those. a4, I don't like a4. a4 doesn't do anything. Black does not want to play b5. But okay, nice.
All right.
h6, I don't get that at all, because white can play knight h4. But okay, bishop b3 played. I would play g5 here. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Knight d2. Okay, this is a bit of a problem for black. Just put the queen back and play knight d7 or something. Yeah, you don't want to give up the pawn with knight c4 and knight takes e5. So you do maybe just e4 actually. Yeah, e4 looks good. Open up the dark squares.
Yeah.
Knight c4, just queen c5. No problem at all.
And bishop g7, and you know, it's a very balanced position. I like white a little bit more because the queen is a little bit out and about really early.
I love the black position.
I know you're biased. You're biased. You know, I can.
I'm biased.
Yeah. Let's look at this one. Daniel Gong versus Alexandre Cutoli. Sounds Italian, doesn't it?
Yeah, Monaco is very close to Italy.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like black here. Look at that. Look at this queen. It's on a stroll. It's going places.
Also pawn up, and the king on e1 cannot castle anymore.
No, the rooks are very well centered instead of this monstrosity on h4. If I can call it like that. So.
Very passive there, but how would you continue here as black?
If I was black. Oh, it's black's move right now. Oh, it's not. Okay.
It's not black's move, but what would you put that? Well, okay, it's simple actually. Just double the rooks on the d file.
Hey, you asked me the question.
I'm sorry, Big. I'm sorry.
No,
I was thinking out loud, and also.
So can I? Can I?
Sorry.
So can I give you my answer now?
Yes, of course.
Oh, it's actually quite simple, Roeland. We just double the rooks on a d-file. Easy.
Well, very good, very good. I agree.
Thank you. You agree? I already have a result. A win by Black, who was up a lot more when I was looking here, but he really converted it very nicely. He just said, well, I'm just gonna trade everything, and there's nothing you can do. Yeah, it's a very good...
Nicely played by Mr. Efimov. Yeah, Efimov lost the first game, I believe, against Singapore in the first round, but I think after that he won every game, so he's on 3 out of 4. He's bouncing back.
But you know, I saw a tweet from Gary yesterday.
All right.
Who said the Dutch team, Team NL, will play next week in the Olympiad, but already our Dutch boys are taking over the broadcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I would like to show that actually, but okay.
Yeah, I'll have to during the break. I'll find some way to show it. So
Yeah, we are. I mean, Jordan van Verrees is of course also Dutchman. Yeah, who will join us this afternoon.
Yeah, but he didn't know that then. He's talking about
us.
You and me, baby.
Nice.
We're Twitter famous.
Yeah, if Gary knows about us, then it's a big thing. We're huge, big. We're huge.
I know I'm huge. Thank you. I hear that a lot.
Everything is big about you. Big. Sorry.
I mean, he knows you. I mean, who could forget that he and I think Dubov were analyzing a game while you were just sitting there at the computer?
No, I was thinking along. I was thinking along.
Yeah, you got on the Instagram, you know, you got some hot Instagram action of that, so, you know. Him and Gearing best friends. Confirmed. Let's look at this one. Isabel versus Martine Dubois.
What's going on here?
I see check. I want to check.
Oh.
See a pawn. Give me a pawn.
Yeah, but I see a pawn on e3.
Alright.
How do you play this? It looks just equal. Opposite colored bishops, no weaknesses. Yeah, I think it's about equal.
Okay, we're gonna mate.
I thank you for the offer, but I don't.
You think about it.
Thank you. I'll think about it. Yeah.
So I want to do something like this, but not now. But you get my idea. There's always some tricks in the position, but it's hard to make something. Yeah, it looks very, very cool. With another great victory for this position, where Chua has won from Hoshino. Seems like she has a massive pawn lead on the queen side, a rook up, and a bishop up. That's usually good enough for a win. I'm not that good at chess, chat, but I think I could close that one out. What is this?
I think so too.
What is this?
This looks like a Scandinavian gone wrong for Miss Nicole.
It's okay, Semislav.
Okay, Semislav gone wrong. Oh, G4, nice. Yeah.
Look at that, look at that.
Famous sacrifice there.
The prep, chat, the prep.
Grabbing the bishop pair, pulling the pieces back. This looks like a very nice game from White.
Yeah, this is an absolute beauty. Would you go A4, A5 here?
Yeah, that's certainly a plan. Queen G3 also in the air. Yeah, I like A4, A5. It's very standard, actually.
But yeah, I was first thinking maybe you can play knight x6, but there's still a bishop. A very oddly placed bishop eyeballing c6. Funny enough, but...
You could also play H4, H5, just getting some more...
Yeah, I like Queen G3, you know. I also like... you don't need to immediately mess up your own structure, but it's...
One thing that's concerning me a little is how would you play against F6 when a knight's being pushed back?
Like right now. Oh, I don't mind going to C4.
Yeah, to C4 is fine.
Because let's say you take, I will take with the bishop and I'll put more pressure here, the rook will come in. It's
it's just a lot better. You are much more active than...
Exactly, you have all the space on the position right now. How good is good? I'm like 2150, 2200 on chess.com. Not sure how much that says. My feed is like 1920, 1950. Something like that. Something like that, chat.
But you're worth 2100.
I am worth a million kisses.
Yeah, if only you took some lessons from me.
One day.
Well, you would be already F.
Okay, now I still want to play a4, a5. But first I want to get my knight to f4 before I play a4, a5.
Yeah, you want to mate on b7.
So knight d3, I don't know what. Let's say a silly move, knight d7. Oh, maybe knight d7 is a good move. Okay, never mind.
Play knight b4 after that, perhaps.
Yeah, also knight b4.
Threatening knight a6 as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff all going. No, not knight. Yes, even knight a6. True. There's a pin going on the knight here. There's a lot of great moves.
You have a lot more space here with white, and you can just slowly outplay your opponent.
Absolutely.
A4, A5, really great idea, by the way. Who's better in white? I think white. First impression.
White seems better. This bishop isn't that awful, because after bishop f8, he's actually quite okay again. Bishop a6 is also a good move, because his f4 pawn is a little bit awkward.
Yep, bishop h6 is annoying. You have to play a move like queen d2 then. That's
So this is not the main issue. I think the main issue is just the space advantage that white has in the center and the open rook file. So you need to play this to get the rooks exchanged. You need to play this to get your bishop active. But besides that, I think small plus for white. But
not so clear how white's going to continue this. I think something like knight f1, knight e3 would be good, and maybe something like c4 then.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on c4 coming in.
Put some pressure, but bishop h6 adds white to move actually, so knight f1 would be my move here.
Knight f1 would be your move?
Yeah.
Then I would have taken it off the board, I think.
Well, then I would be very happy that bishop is quite strong, so king takes.
I mean, I agree, but now I'm going to go queen d7. Get rid of that. I'm going to trade these off, or I'm going to go for f4.
Yeah, it's very solid. Black is very solid. Yeah.
But I agree.
Yeah.
Black has the bishop pair, and now you don't have the bishop pair anymore. But I think you need to trade before you get this in.
Appeldo, good morning to you too. Someone in the chat said good morning to me.
Not even to me. Disgusting.
Yeah, not even too big. No.
What is going on here?
Come on. Yeah, what's going on? Black's a piece up at the moment. Oh wow, yeah, this is over.
Was this the weird? Oh, this is just a weird opening.
This position, yeah. Okay, so black broke through.
Yeah. Yes, this one.
Knight g1.
You hate to see this. Holy moly. Holy moly. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna see. This is the first time we see a checkmate happen live.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, today.
Today. Okay. It's true. That's true. Alright. Let's move on to, let's say, this is also interesting. Look at this. Yikes.
Ay. Yeah, this was another position, where we determined that black's doing well. And yeah, putting doubling up on the d file. Hey, you were right, Vic.
How can I? I'm just so amazing. I am incredible.
I'm just so amazing.
I'm outrageously good.
Okay, would you take on d5 right now?
On d5? Ooh, I like to. Yes, I would.
Yeah, I would take in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Because you're gonna lose his bishop.
Speed of lightning.
Holy moly. Don't go king f3. Get rook d3 then. Oh, rook d3, my man. Hate to see it.
That hurts.
New Zealand's carrying the win, they sure do. Hey, we see a lot of live action, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
Literally. And there's another, this one is pretty over.
Tunisia?
I think no, it's Tunisia.
That's Albania, I'm sorry.
We have a nice ending here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's equal position. White is better because of this beautifully placed king that cannot be kicked out.
Yeah.
And it's exactly in the center.
How would you try and push here, though?
It's a good question. That's a good question. So white's pawns are all on light squares, which is perfect because it's a dark square bishop. All his pieces are on light squares. if you can see this chat. So that's actually really smart by white. And now it's just the thinking of how am I going to penetrate?
I want to put a knight on e4 actually.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well, but the king is also maybe d5, so you can push c7.
Yeah. Yeah, or d5 indeed.
So you can get your knight. Yeah, if you get your knight at d5, I think your winning chances are pretty good.
And now bishop b6. I don't like knight b7. After
No.
bishop b6, the knight is trapped.
Yeah, that's a really dumb move.
That's a really
with all due respect, you're trapping your own knight and
a4, I guess just a5, and then it's yeah, it's not much. Yeah, I don't know, a4.
Yeah, I think a4 is good.
So easy.
I don't think you can play a5 here. I mean, maybe.
Maybe you just play h4, but then a5, and then bishop c7 back actually. Yeah, because knight c5, king d6, you win the c6 pawn.
Yeah, that's a good point. So we don't want to do that. You need to spare Kali of us, the Godfather. Give us some love. That's what you need to do. But yeah, I was just saying, chat, if you can get your knight at d5, so let's make some awkward moves, because it takes a long time for the knight to come to d5. But let's just show real quick how that looks. If the knight's on d5 in this position, first of all, if the bishop wasn't here, you need to start defending, and c7 and this. And now you can start trading off. This is a clearly winning position. Getting the knight to d5, not that easy, because you need to be on the dark square first. And the only places you can be are here and here, so black can definitely stop those kind of ideas, but that's what you want in this position. We went another route, and now we are here.
c7, wait, knight c5, I guess white's still okay, but he lost the pawn for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, it's still a draw. The king on e4 is brilliant, so knight d3, king e6, knight c5 would be a good way to draw here. Or would you still play for a win here as white, Big?
I would play for white. You have nothing to lose. The black king cannot enter any of these squares or here.
Well, how would you push then?
Now, that's a good question.
I don't think you can push.
Yeah, these are well defended. This is your only pawn that you could win, quote unquote, and it's a draw.
King f5, king g4, then the black king is gonna come to d5. So I think this is just gonna be a draw.
Yeah, good repetition.
Very nice, very nice.
We have some finishes. We have a draw repetition at this one, the knight f3, king c1 kind of idea. That's a draw for Scotland versus Monaco. We have a
win for Tatiana versus Nicole.
Look at these pawns, baby.
Well done, well done.
We have a win for Albania versus South Korea.
Or Frank.
Look at that. That's gonna be a mate, it seems. We have a win here by timeout. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot black can do, unfortunately. Because even after queen d6, to trade this off, these pawns are going to promote. One of these pawns are going to promote, so hate to see it.
Yeah.
And we have TJ Chess here. Also a Donzo with a nice pawn going towards the end, and there is no perpetual queen e1. We're going to hide here, and there are no more checks.
Exactly.
A few games left. Oh, this one is in the time trouble.
Black looks very good. Look at that square on e5.
Yeah. Let's go, baby.
On e3. Oh. This is delicious. Bishop takes b3, wins a pawn. Oh no, does not win a pawn because it's with check. So you need to be careful.
Oh, that's a good point to point out these things.
c4. Was c4 played? Really?
This is with check, unfortunately. Because so you can't take the bishop back.
Yeah, or the rook on c1.
Yeah, c4 has been played.
Oh, nice, 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 nice. c4, really beautiful move there.
Yeah, and this is completely over.
Beautiful, yeah, because, okay, white, can we go back to that move for a little bit? Because if you take with the d pawn, now it's now the knight has a nice square on c5 and on e5, and that was not possible before because white could take the pawn on c5 with the queen, creating some counterplay. So this pawn sacrifice after knight c5, that was actually brilliant. And and white of course blundered with b takes c4, but
he's gonna lose the knight here. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Gotta be over a range rover, chat.
That was really well done by the South Korean player. Let me check this person because I'm curious to see. This is actually the last board, and the black player has a rating of 1010. Nah, she must be way stronger than that if you can play a move like c4.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Queen g1. Look at this. This is also odd. Look at this. Queen g1 doesn't even take the knight. Goes for queen e1 to take the rook.
Well, yeah. Sometimes it pays off to
Very
further, you know.
impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah, I mean, she has potential. I mean, her rating on the chess results page is not accurate. I'm 100% sure.
So we have two more endings. This is gonna should be a win for black. Though not easy to close out.
It's not so easy with opposite colored bishops. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to win positions like this. And if the pawn on g7 was on g3, then of course it would be winning. But since the pawns are not connected, black's gonna have a hard time. Actually, rook a3, rook takes h3. Isn't that just a draw now? No, it's not a draw because you have king f2. No.
Hate to see it.
Oh, could you show that? If
Yeah.
king f2.
King f2.
And you cannot take the pawn because of rook d1, king h2, bishop e5.
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
Rook g3. Easy. Easy. Okay. Yeah, unfortunate. I was looking a long time for something like bishop e5 first to get these kind of mating sequence in, but never had the time, and now we're here.
Yeah, this is a draw now.
This is a draw. They're gonna play out till the end. I'll be.
You can play on with if white takes the pawn on g7, has to take that in exchange for the bishop. Then well, the famous rook and bishop versus rook ending, of course.
Yep.
You can play that on and on. Now, yeah, be careful about rook d3 ideas here.
All right, we're gonna. This is also an interesting position. There's a lot happening on a lot of boards. This is Malaysia, I believe, versus Japan.
Looks over.
Yes. Black is storming down. Yeah, when I was clicking on it, this move was just played, the queen to h4. So I was like, hey, this is an interesting one, but went down here very fast.
It was interesting a few moves ago.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see on this side of the board. We have black a little bit better, I would say. Especially if you get the rook on this file. You can be a lot nasty on the h file.
Well, rook f3 looks also pretty tasty.
Oh, absolutely. And you're a pawn up, so... Let's see what white does.
Well, maybe queen e4. With the idea if you play rook f3, then you play rook d8.
Yeah, good point. So let's not play that. Let's play queen f5. Looking at f2, trying to exchange queens.
Well, I mean, the bishop on b2 is better than the bishop on g7, so white still has some chances to make a draw here.
Oh, absolutely. My idea is to get the bishop over here, obviously.
Obviously. So rook d7? Oh, still, yeah, you don't care.
I don't care.
You want to play... you're threatening bishop e3 and rook f2.
Aha!
That's sneaky, So now I have to... Yeah, then rook d7 was actually a mistake. Wait. I have to play... What do I have to play here? Maybe rook d5, actually.
Rook d5 also looks good. I think I'll still go for this. Oh no, e5 is a little bit too... I'll get a little bit too hasty. Probably need to get to e6 first.
Yeah. Okay, black's in the money at least, you know?
Exactly. If he plays queen f5. Now, rook f1 is played.
Rook f3, nice
f3.
answer.
Okay.
What do you do here?
I mean...
Take and queen e4 again?
Yeah, you're gonna try for perpetual.
Queen on h5 is stuck now. And also the bishop on g7. No, rook f3 was not good. I think taking was the right idea.
Just taking, if it takes with the queen, you go...
Queen...
About a 5 down.
Yeah, queen g6, I guess.
Queen g6, yeah, looks really good.
Normal, then queen e4.
Looking at all these squares here.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Quite beautiful. Didn't happen, so rook f3. Queen g2! Whoa, okay. I think you can finally release the pawn then. Look at that.
Yeah, now the rook on f3 is great. Yeah, now it's very good.
Yeah, the queen g2 was a very dubious move. Yeah, I guess rook f3 looks a little bit scary, but after queen e4, actually really good. Queen g2 doesn't. Yeah, and I think e4 is played. No, not yet. We're gonna see if e4 is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so a few games left for the rest of the... Yeah, and on the left, guys, on the left of the board, you can see what the current standings are in the matches. So everything is decided, it seems, except for the Ireland-Syria match. So let's see if we can maybe find some games of that one.
Ireland,
There's
Syria...
still something going on.
No.
No games left? Okay, so...
Yeah, there's just 3.5, 2.5. They're done.
All right, so every match has been decided then. The results have been updated, so there you go.
3 games left. We're gonna see which one is going to be the winner chicken dinner. Eventually bishop h6. These has been traded off. The pawn up. Is there a mate here? Check.
Well, not a mate, but...
Go here, 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 here. I mean, this leads to mate, right? At some point.
It's mate in 2. Queen f3, or mate in 3, sorry.
Yeah, so bishop e3 is a strong competitor here. What about king f1? I mean, you're just gonna lose this with check. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yikes! Yikes! Yeah, I hate to see it, chat. You hate to see it. So this was gonna be over. This has ended in a draw. Didn't really look at this one, unfortunately. And this is the good old pawn ending. I think white is superbly placed. Oh, what?
Wait, what?
Okay, yeah, play rook.
Not stalemate. It's not stalemate. The king can just go.
Oh man, you hate to see it.
Oh boy. Yeah, now it's over. This. Okay. Rook g1, rook h1, rook h2. Bishop d4 and g2 looks something like that.
Yeah, this is this one should be
I don't
over.
like what black. Oh, it's mate. Oh,
You don't
bishop
have king.
e3. Bishop e3, of course.
Oh, nice move. Bishop e3 to get this going, and
e2, g1. There's nothing white can do.
yeah, yep. Good move. Was he gonna play it? Yeah, bishop e3. This one is over.
This one is over.
The South Korea game specifically, I think yes. I think if you go to the events tab of chess.com, you can see all the games being played. I believe. I'm not quite sure actually. Is there a way to just follow the Korean games?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm not 100% sure exactly how. I think you just have to go to chess.com, like you said, and tap the tournaments page.
I believe they're also in Chess Bomb, the games, Chess Bomb, and then you can also chessbomb.com, and then you can also sort them by.
Yeah, we do have a command. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. No, it's not about following the games, unfortunately. We can check that for you. So let's get back to our guys.
Yes, after this game, we're gonna have a short break anyway, and we can figure out if we can help you, good sir or madam. This one is over. Well played by black. All the games are finished by now. The scores are being updated. Yeah, you have to. All right. Yeah, they are there, chat. They are there, but it. We'll get you after this. Let me unfollow the game so I don't get a whole list of people randomly playing. So chat, thank you so much. We'll be back in 6 to 7 minutes where we will review the standings and we will go back with round 2 of the Chess Olympiad Division 4. See you guys in just a bit. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. It took a little bit longer than usual. I apologize because I had to add some Twitter feed awesomeness. So let's look at that right now. We got a tweet from Grandmaster Anish Giri. FIDE Online Olympiad starts in only about a week for Team NL, but our Dutch boys took over the broadcast already. Hashtag Online Olympiad. Make sure if you tweet, use hashtag Online Olympiad. We might spot something cool, we might spot something nice. I look at it during the breaks, add that hashtag, and I might add that during the broadcast like this, on the fly. Also, use dark mode on Twitter chat. It's better for your eyes. Alright, that was quite a slaughter last game. I think Ireland won 6-0. Let's look at the standings that we have going on right now. They should be updated for Pool A. Actually, I'm going to make this a little bit easier. We are just going to look at Pool A for now, so things aren't that convoluted. We see Albania in first, Singapore second, Malaysia third, and Ireland took quite a leap, quite a jump. Won 6-0 last game, so that's quite... it's quite nice for the lads, and we have some interesting matchups in here today as well, which is, ladies and gentlemen, Ireland will be playing Hong Kong. Hong Kong, the lower bracket tier. Syria, Monaco, and Monaco, they are 4th and 5th at the moment. If we look at the top games, Albania is playing Japan, Japan being a bit lower, Albania being the top dog, obviously. Singapore, Malaysia, the number first against the number 3. That's absolutely something that we would like to see. Is that something you're excited about, Roeland?
Yeah, that's absolutely the match I'm excited about. Malaysia versus Singapore, and the standings. I was surprised by some results actually. So, for example, Monaco on 4 points out of 8, while Monaco is actually one of the top dogs in this pool. So yeah, Monaco not doing too hot. Syria, the underdog, performing very well, but losing in the last round. So they are now also in the middle of the standings at the moment. Yeah, but Malaysia, Singapore, definitely the match to watch. Who do you think is the favorite? Who do you think, will win?
I think Singapore is having a very strong lineup, very strong results. So I think they are definitely one to look out for. Let's see if I can find their games off the bat. Yeah. This is Ireland, Hong Kong. This is... Alright, so it's here. Let's start from the top. We do have the legends themselves, obviously. Jing Jiao Tin versus Wang Ying Long. And this is a London system. Off the bat with a London system.
Yep.
Surely there are some...
Vic, I have a question for you.
Oh God!
What is the most viewed opening so far in the Olympiad?
The most viewed opening?
Yeah, the opening that we see most often.
King's Indian.
No.
That's what I see most, because that's the only ones I'll be clicking on.
That's what you're looking for, but is okay? So in the previous weekends, also in the base division and the 4th division, it's actually the London.
Really?
Has been played very, very often. It's a very popular on a level between 1,500 and 2,200 more or less. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? How popular that is. It's and I can understand absolutely why. It's easy to play. You're very solid. You don't really risk anything. Black has no chances to make it very exciting here. So. Yeah, and of course Carlsen has played it, so why not repeat that?
The London is my least favorite opening to play against. I actually have a spit emote on Twitch, specifically designed for when someone plays the London against me. That's how I dislike the opening, because I have a rough time against it, so I'm a little bit biased, chat. I'm a little bit biased. This is what it is. Let's continue. This is a fairly standard opening, nothing too crazy. I'm looking for the juice. Is this a little bit juicy? I think white is...
Black Lion.
White is having a good time here once the knight drops to f5.
Yep.
Look at these beauties. Knight g5 doesn't do too much because it's just an easy castle. Yep, look.
Perfect.
Knight h4, now it's going to f5. Look at d6 as well. So black has to... I don't even know if you can castle that easy. I mean, knight f5, you can even start thinking ideas like this.
Yeah. The black are not yet well coordinated. You want to play c5 or something, but that leaves a square on d5. Yeah, this knight h4 move is really the big problem here for black. If you don't play that, then short castle, a6, b5 is usually a good idea for black.
Yeah.
But with knight h4, white is really putting pressure on the black position. Like you said, queen f3, queen g3 in combination with knight f5. Yeah, very, very strong move. Very, very strong move.
Maybe g6 here. And I know it looks odd, but after a castle, rook e8, bishop f8, bishop g7, you're okay again. Even though it's a little bit of a longer approach, but you stop this knight f5.
I want to make a debate. I'm going to play queen e2. Will you indulge me and play short castle for me?
No, because I see what you're trying to do. Well, let's throw it in there. Okay, a castle. What's bishop h6? Oh no, I have to run away. Whatever will I do?
No, let's play queen c4.
Doesn't this immediately work?
Well, you have knight d5 in the end, so that
Okay.
makes things a little complicated. But now I think you at least win the exchange here.
I think I'll just run away. Can I defend g7 with this?
Well, this looks very, very bad, doesn't it?
I agree. Okay, but his initial thought, chat, was that was very nice, dude. I really like that little trick you have here. Bishop takes e4 is another idea, and then queen here. You have knight d5 to block everything.
E takes d5. The king is totally stuck. You can play knight takes d5.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Yeet, chat, yeet. Alright, so this is not gonna happen on the board, I think.
Well, maybe. You never know.
Would be cool, would be dope. And I'm not gonna lie, I would like to see it happen, but don't think we will. What is this?
What's this?
There's magic everywhere. G5. Look at that. There's a nice push on the king side already.
Yeah, just knight h5. More or less, there's no action so far. If g6, simply f5, no problem.
Yeah, I love this kind of setup, actually. You see this a lot when people play e6 or g6 against you. You can just play f5, get the knight back. If there is a position where you're castled and a knight ends on f7 of white, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't do anything. So I see that a lot in my games. So I love the concept of g6 to push f5. And everything is a-okay.
The concept.
Alright. Oh, g6 is played. Let's see, f6 or f5. f6 also an idea because you want to push e5 eventually. If you push f5 right now, this is a little bit of a weakness, but nothing to be afraid of just now.
At least not for now, no. I like f6 a bit better, actually. It's, yeah, the e5 square could become a little bit weak, so yeah, it's better to put the pawn on f6.
Yeah, but it's not too bad.
The knight on h5 is perfectly fine there. I mean, it cannot be attacked by any piece, so just f6. Yeah. Well
Yep. Here we go.
well done. By which board are we looking at? Malaysia against Singapore. So this is board. Let me check. Liu.
Moving at Psyduck.
So this is board 4. Yeah, the second women's board.
Alrighty, Aphrodite. Let's see. I see a lot of games where people want to play at knight f5. Or is this the same?
Short
This is the same. Yeah, this is the short castle.
knight f5.
Okay, knight f5 looks very, a very obvious move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we've looked at this one. This isn't too extra. Yeah, a lot of knights on the rim. But this is also a very nice idea that we could see come to life.
Yeah, I see a move for black. What about f5? Knight g5.
Take is good.
Something?
Oh, you want to play f4? I'm still going to play queen h5 though.
Queen h5. Wait. So put a few moves back. This is not good.
You don't need to take.
Yeah, you can play bishop g8, but then queen h5 is really scary.
Yeah, this bishop g8 looks very. I mean,
You have queen e8 here. You have queen e8, and then it's more or less okay.
dude, you're playing with fire here.
Well, yeah, but you have to. If your opponent wants to put a light in your position, then you have to play around with his fire. Okay, never mind.
All right, that's nailed it.
Nailed it. Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, 5 looks very strong here, but we're gonna see if we can.
It looks interesting, at least. I mean, if you don't play f5, then white's gonna play f5, and white's gonna have an initiative on the king side.
True,
So
true.
that is why I think you have to play it, even though it's risky.
Noella Lomendong versus Sarah Zidane. We have an interesting position. Oh, that's a free one.
Six five.
That's a free one, chat. Can you spot the move?
It's Christmas. No,
It's
it's not.
beginning to look a lot
Getting some press.
like Christmas. Everywhere you go. Yeah, this is just a free knight, chat. This one is pinned, so you cannot take back, and the queen cannot take now because we just take her back. So.
Very good, Max. You guessed the right move. And you too, Xandic89. Very well done.
Everybody's a winner today, chat. Everybody's a winner.
Yeah. I mean, if Big can find it, then I'm sure.
Oh, shut it. Oh, this is a position.
That's a position. Who's better and why? White. White is a pawn up.
Yeah.
And would you try and play h4 or rook h3?
No, I want to play rook d1, rook d3, rook g3.
Okay, same idea, different rook. Yeah, nice.
I mean, the problem with h4 is I give up the g4 square. So if, let's say, in this position, you play it here, I would just play this, play d6, and get my bishop looking at...
and f3, so...
Or right away,
But
d6.
The problem is d6, yeah, so that's why queen f4 is a good move.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and long castle? Nah, probably not.
Ooh, my god, dude.
Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. I mean, would the king be better on c1? Because if you play the rook on d3 and black plays, for example, king h8, then after rook g3 you have queen b1 check, for example.
Yeah, that's also true.
why I was
That's why I
thinking
want to...
long castle is the better idea of the two.
in which, let me just make a few silly moves so we can get to the position.
Yeah, so here king h8 again.
So here king h8, yep, and here black suddenly has queen b1 check.
Which could be annoying at the very
Definitely, definitely. Because if white plays queen c1, it's a checkmate. Yeah, just saying, just saying.
We've got a question in the chat. Why is Ireland in the Eastern group? Well, the groups are divided based on strength and on time zone. So it just worked out with the time zone thing. I mean, we have to move the countries around in the pools so that everybody has more or less the same time zone. So yeah, that is why every group needs 10 countries. So that is why Ireland was placed in this group.
Can we please look at board 5 in New Zealand versus South Korea? Let's see if I can find either one of them. I don't think they're loaded in for me. So here's the problem, chat. I can only see like 25 boards on my site. But if you would like to see it for yourself, we do have a little of a cheeky maneuver that we could use. I'd have to look it up real quick. I think it is... Where was it? This one. Chat, this is gonna save your life. Well, I mean, not really, but... Here we go, chat.
Let's see.
This is an open Google spreadsheet where you can see all the participants, all their games, all their actual feeder ratings. You can click on that, follow what is going on for your favorite team yourself. So let's look at the superstars again. It was Singapore, Malaysia, I believe. Let's see how they
Singapore, Malaysia.
all are holding up. Here is one of the games. This is the F5 game.
Yeah, looking good.
This is another game, Puteri versus Xiangen. And it seems like small edge for white.
Yeah,
but
more
not too much.
More space, more active pieces. This is definitely an advantage for white. And I think, okay, white, yeah, you're right. 95 has to be played.
Yeah.
Otherwise, white could play e5 on the next move. So bishop takes.
4
I would
maybe?
say king h2, f4, e5 looks like a really good plan.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can also, if it's a little bit of a mix of move. I don't know. I always like to push f4 first.
It's still okay.
Instead of kicking
King h2. If black is playing something surprising, then you can react to that. So I like king h2 a little bit better than f4.
Fair.
But okay, f4, e5. I think white is just having a field day. Black has no active possibilities. Also, e6 is one of the moves that black wants to play, but that's not possible because of the bishop on g5. So
Hate to
white
see it.
is absolutely clearly better here.
Yeah.
White has got all the initiative. So let's check which board this is. This is board.
This is board free.
Board free. Let me check that as well. Yep, you're right. Board free.
Because free is the women board and they have a WGM.
Oh, big rating difference, by the way. Well, at least those are rapid ratings. Yeah, on the chess results page, it's the rapid ratings, and it's a 550 rating difference in favor of the black player.
Woo!
Yeah, but it's not a really good indicator because, well, these are rapid ratings and they're official feeder ratings. I don't see on the chessresults.com page. So
Yes.
yeah, but
let me remind everyone what the standings are in Pool A. We're looking at Singapore versus Malaysia right now. They are two heavy hitters at the moment. Albania is basing off against Japan. They're doing really well as well. So we're going to see how that is going to work out eventually. No results in at the moment, but we do see a very nice game between Nitya Kishmi versus Yang Hazelaliu. And it seems like black is having a demanding position. Again, a knight on h5. Oh, this is the knight on h5 game with the g6, f6 plate.
yeah, white played e4, but black is just not reacting to it. If you take on d5, simply c takes d5.
Yeah, we don't really care. Then the rook goes in.
Yeah, white is also a bit stuck. I think you should play a move like bishop c1 as white to defend tricks on the queen side here.
Yes, I agree.
And then, but black can just play long castle.
I mean, could you play bishop a3 here? If you take, you have queen here, and this should be mate.
Yeah, exactly. So
and if you play something like this, you have like knight b2 for a double attack. Ooh.
After bishop a3, it's bishop c1 probably, but then bishop takes b2 even still.
Yeah,
works.
that's
bishop takes queen b4.
Queen b4. Boom, baby.
So that's why bishop c1 is
actually you have
is a good prophylactic move to stop these.
No,
tricks.
you don't have knight d1. Okay. All right.
Vic, you've got a question in the chat from Meneer Chef. Why are you never on the stream?
Why you're never on the stream, says Chef. I've been very busy. I will be beginning a full-time job at chess.com starting September 1st. I'm still at my old job, and I recently got a puppy. So all my attention has been diverted to that, but I'll be back on my stream soon enough. And
yep.
Exclamation point host, throw him in there, my man.
Yep, I'm doing that. So follow Mr. Bigfoot on his channel, and yeah, get notified.
And Mr. Roeland, Mr. Pruijssers. What kind of puppy? She usually just walks around here from time to time, so I can show it. It's a I saved her from the pound. She's 5 months old. Then I got her for a month now. She was a Romanian street dog, and she's doing actually really well. But she still has a lot to learn. Like, she eats everything she sees on the ground. She pulls out trash bags because, you know, they're used to, I need food or else I'm gonna starve. So, but yeah, she's so sweet. All right, let's look at this. This should have been this should be a win, right? If I'm gonna.
Did she play rook takes a5? It seems like it. Yeah. Okay, looks like a win for Nula or Noela, I guess. And yeah, don't butcher me, guys. I'm trying.
Don't stop
and
me now.
It's what is this? This was board 6, I believe, or board 4.
Oh, this is so close. This is so close.
You always get exciting with things. Knight g3, knight g6,
So
knight
close.
b3, knight b6. That's your thing, isn't it?
That's so close, dude. We need to trick away this knight, dude. How are we gonna do this?
What, b3, bishop a3? Nah, that's too
Yeah.
superficial. What about bishop takes h7 and g6?
Bishop takes h7. G6. I like it.
Knight f6 doesn't work.
Oh yeah, knight f6. That's a.
Ay, so close, so close,
So close.
so close.
I want us to work.
First c4. First c4.
First c4. Okay, we're gonna go.
And then bishop takes h7.
I'm gonna go. I don't know, b6 or something.
This is looking terrible. Okay, bishop takes h7. Yeah. G6. You do have queen d4 check, but
who cares? Probably have to take here, right?
Knight takes
This
f8.
this looks really good, actually.
Bishop takes f4.
I like it. c4. c4.
Or just bishop d2 also looks good. Rook e1. I mean, positionally white's also just better.
Yeah, well, I'm still gonna look at this. 9 minutes on the clock against 2 minutes, so there has been a huge time discrepancy, as it is.
Yep.
Black is doing. She's doing her best to get smothered. I like it. I like it. Ooh, look at this one. What's up, buddy?
Those are some pawns there.
Is this like a study or something? What the hell?
What the? Nani?
Okay, I'll try to make sense of this, but I'm gonna give this one to you. I don't know.
This looks just over. I mean, too many pawns, right? And white has everything under control. You could even play e5 here, I think. E5, keep everything blocked because the pawn cannot be taken.
No, I would bring my knight to f6. Looks like a very solid.
The pawn on f7 needs protection.
Yes, but does it?
But does it?
H6 is of h6. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Never mind.
You've got total domination here.
Yep. Can you look at board 5, New Zealand versus? I think New Zealand. Oh, well, watch. We have a. Hey, Komodo! This is Killian. This is Amadan. Killian Delane. He's a. He's a FIDE master. Comes a lot on the Chess Broad channel. I've known him for a long time. Killian is playing. My man, GG. Sorry, I got a little bit excited. I didn't know he was playing.
Yeah, he is. He is. So yeah, playing against Hong Kong, winning his first is. Well, actually, it's the second game of the day.
So he was doing very well. Very nice, very nice. I want to look back at... So someone said... okay, I'm going to look if I find a New Zealand game afterwards. I'm not sure. Is he playing in Irish over the board tournament too? That could be. You know what? Yeah, that's Amadan. Amadan 2013, boys and girls. Komodo Dragon on chess.com.
Hey, I don't like bishop takes h6. Now it's easy, I think. Now you can just start pushing those king side pawns.
Yep, king g8 only move.
Yeah, king
but now you can actually do this even.
G5, G6.
Yeah, when you would just bring the king in first. It's yeah, this is too late. If the bishop was already here, then it could have been annoying. Let's say the bishop was already here. It's a little bit more annoying because you can't just push this, but it's still one.
King c4, it looks still.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is easier.
Yeah, bishop takes h6 was all right.
Ooh, are we gonna see a triple one? Look at that. And then you'll play here. You're gonna lock her in. You gotta lock her in. This is your only move, and now you can just start picking up the pawns. Oh, I like taking on h7. Please.
There are some stalemate
for the memes.
Smart for Avrimov to do that.
Do it for the meme.
So this is Monaco versus Syria.
Now look at this. This is torture. Look at this. This is your only move, correct? And now you can just pick up all the pawns, take things easy. This is completely stuck. So you can only move his bishop around at all times. And once that happens, you can just start moving your pawns. You have to be a little bit careful. Because let's say all the pawns are gone and you trade these bishops off. This is also stalemate. But you have to be, you know, it's just good. I like it. No. There's no stalemate, chat. Come on. Come on, ladies. Who was next? So I heard someone saying one was board 4 of Ireland. I'm not sure which one that is. Because this one is a full rook down, so that one can't be it. Is it this one? Board 4 will be the junior mill player. So is that... It's either this one or... No, this one's already over.
Right, let me check.
What are the names?
Let's see. So first board, Ireland versus Hong Kong. All right, let me check.
I think that was Ramadan.
Yeah. So second board is Stephen Jessel versus Lau.
And
yeah,
and third, they were asking for board number 4.
Okay, that's Lara Putar from Ireland versus Sao Wai Ng.
This one. Well, this is pretty over, actually.
Looking good for Lara.
Yep. This is actually a made one.
Knight of 7. Come on, puzzle rush. Nice. Well
Easy
done.
peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go.
Lemon squeezy. Ireland doing good so far.
Absolutely wonderful. Let's see what else we got. Let's look at Albania versus... no, it was Singapore, Malaysia. Let's see how they're doing. There's still no result there, at least on chessresults.com. And we have... Ooh. Well, this is going to be a first win for White.
Yeah, this is made in... Okay. This is made.
Okay. This one's done. Yeah. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, black is still on a very commanding position.
Yeah, F6 looking very good.
Looking good and feeling good. Yep, bishop h6. Okay. We want to go... Can we do this? No, you have just rook f1, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Well, black is doing great here, actually. Something went wrong. Do you remember the previous position where we're talking how great white position was?
Was it this one?
Yeah, it was this one. I think
Yeah.
white pushed with f4 and e5. But okay, bishop h6. That was not the best move there.
Ah, you have to play just f4 here. Get a little, you gave f6 in. You gave e6 in. It's such a nice pin.
Exactly. E6 gave black some space to try and yeah, open up the position there a little bit. But yeah, that
Unlucky.
was under total control white.
Just f4 here, bishop here. E5 immediately. Looks very clean. Here I would go bishop h6.
Yeah, yeah.
Because after all these trades, if you take this, I'll take this gladly.
I
Hey,
know.
let's go.
I know you want to.
Let's go. I don't even have to think about that one.
You would take that bishop in a heartbeat.
I certainly did. Yeah, this is really good, but unfortunately, seems like this one is going to be over. Unlucky. I mean, Malaysia was in a very good position, and now it just seems like black is dominating.
Yeah, now black is totally winning. Queen g3 at some point. Bishop takes... Oh, rook takes h3 is already made in 2. After queen d2.
After queen d2, here...
Rook takes h3, bishop takes queen...
Oh, I missed the bishop. Alright, yeah. I was like... How then? Oh, the bishop. Alright.
Yeah, looking good for... What is this? Singapore.
Yes.
Good. I think this match is going to be decided in Singapore's favor.
Ireland's taking another win. Ireland's doing really well here.
Yeah.
Doing incredibly well. Alright, let's see if we get some of the New Zealanders, if they're creeping in. I see one from South Korea versus New Zealand. Scott Wasney against Sian Kwong.
Looking good for Scott.
Absolutely. How do you push forward here?
Win one pawn though. After b takes c6, bishop takes c6. Black can take on e3, so that will be opposite colored bishops. That would be hard. I mean, f takes rook d8 or rook... Yeah, bishop b6 next move. Well, after king e2.
King e2, yeah.
But that's
interesting.
Hard. Well, white can of course play this for a win, but yeah, it's going to be hard to win this for sure.
Alright, so we're gonna see how that's going to unfold. I'm not sure what... I think he's thinking about, do I take on e3 right away? Yep. Gonna take on e3 right away, and you get the same position.
Yeah, then you get the same position.
Just slightly different. All right.
Yeah, absolutely good, great.
Let's continue if we can see some Good games. Oh, look at this light square bishop for white.
Well, it's not dead. I mean, the bishop can get back to life with f3 and bishop g1 at some point, but that's gonna take a long time. I'm a bit bad. Oh wait, why does an exchange up here actually?
Ah,
I did
okay.
not see that. So you could play something like queen. Okay, yeah, there you go. Slowly getting the bishop back into the game with f3, king g2, bishop g1. King h1, bishop g1. Oh, okay, this is really annoying. The bishop on a6 is a really annoying piece.
We almost made it. Look, we almost made it.
Well, after king h1, you have bishop takes f1. That is
more important stuff.
Okay.
We almost have bingo. White's working for it. Look at it.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, but
it's interesting. I mean, black has. This is. Do you favor the material advantage or the piece material? Because look at this. The knight's also going to come to f4 at some point.
Yeah. It's really annoying. I think I would prefer black here actually. After knight f4, I think I would play knight f4 here. Yeah.
Yeah, but you do give your
but
disgusting bishop for a strong knight. So.
But after knight f4, bishop takes, e takes, knight e5 is coming.
What about queen b5?
Well, knight e3.
Yeah, okay. Well, you need to be a little bit lucky. Knight f4 now. I'm taking advantage of the fact that this knight is very weirdly placed.
I could play c4 now in worst case.
Yeah, that's true. But do you want to? I mean, I'll take b2.
Well, rook takes d7. You need to be careful.
Okay, that's true. Interesting.
Yeah. So that's why I was thinking knight f4. But okay, after this, c4, I think white's clearly better.
Yeah,
knight
c4 now is not a fan.
Knight's coming in. This should be really good for white now. I was thinking knight f4 because I was going to try and put the queen.
Wait, is this just a free pawn?
Oh, actually, it's true. I missed that.
So you just you were just talking about it.
Hello, PVZ2 Sons. Welcome to the stream. Just saying hi. I like PVZ actually.
That's good.
Do you know what that is, Big?
Plants vs Zombies?
Yeah, it's a nice game. I played that actually too. Yeah, it's a fun game.
I almost want to play this.
Nah, that's too much. That's too much.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're opening up the position for.
Don't tell me what to do. I don't know. I saw the knight to f5, but I missed bishop takes e4, and then you.
Yeah, there is some potential there. Yeah, for black, not for white. So
yeah. Okay. Thank you.
But here, white's doing absolutely fantastic. Knight e3, knight f5,
yeah.
Brilliant.
Yep. It's gonna be.
H2 doesn't do anything, but it's not dead. Like I said, you can get it back into the game. Actually, knight takes f6, bishop takes e5 is sometimes in the air.
Ooh, I like that. Why not right now?
Well, bishop.
Oh, maybe knight f4 as well. Bishop e7.
Yeah.
We got a little bit too crazy. This is a fun position to look at. I'm not gonna cherry pick.
No, it's PVZ2 Sons. I'm not playing it at the moment. I'm actually playing another PVZ game, but yeah, I've played it.
Nerd.
Yeah, I'm a little geek. So I play chess as well.
Maybe double the rooks.
Always
just take it easy, you know. Why the rush?
Rook a1, good move as well. Knight f4. How do we deal with that? Well, bishop takes, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, bishop takes. This looks fine.
You don't even have to take. I mean, e takes, and now.
Yeah, but this isn't doing anything as well, so.
Yeah, but the knight on f4, I don't want to allow a knight on e5. That's actually the dream thing that black wants.
Well, I don't want my super knight to be traded off with this knight.
Maybe just a move like queen e3, it looks good. Oh,
queen e3 to look at a7. Why not rook a7?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Also good. Yeah, you're not threatening anything at the moment, but there should be some tricks in the position soon. Yeah, and actually, we are closing in on the time trouble.
Yes, that's the good stuff. Oh, rook a7 has been played. Very nice. Let's see if we can... this is this is devastating, chat. Devastating. DK, don't tell me what to do. No. DK, listen, buddy. Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, we have King of 7 just played. Yeah, it's gonna be traded off. And the knight is going to find its way in here. Can you put more pressure on this b7 pawn? That's what I'm wondering. b7 pawn. It's not a pawn. I'm almost inclined to... I'm almost inclined to...
Knight. I'm not gonna say anything. Wait, this is your turn. All right.
I want to get a knight to c5. No, not really.
Yeah, this is what I was afraid of, actually. The knight on e5 is a beast there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and it's going to be a lot harder here to make anything work.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, it's still not over yet. I mean, white's in total control, but the position can still be... Okay, just rook takes d3. Just take that knight. Yes, nicely done, Malek. Yeah, perfect.
Goed. Goed, as you say in Dutch. Goed. Queen to d4, looking at f6. Yeah, we have a lot of potential take on b7 afterwards, so this queen isn't defending it anymore. Yeah, there are a lot of good ways. Yeah, I like queen d4 here. Big fan, big fan.
A big fan.
Oh, it goes here. Because the idea here, Chad, is queen d4, let's say a silly move, let's go rook here. You could just take this one.
Yeah.
And this should be over in a heartbeat. But this is going to be over anyway. We have a lot of results coming in.
Yeah.
We'll look at that in a bit. We're closing down the list. This is the 1100 from last game. Let's see how she did this game.
Oh, that opening. Sorry, that made my heart skip a beat.
Playing again. Yeah, that's why Black lost, obviously. That's why Black lost.
Wait, did Black really lose?
Yeah.
All right.
This is the one that found like c4 to get the rook c3 in for a pin. That game.
Okay.
Your 1100 prodigy.
Well,
been there,
clear that Black did not take a look at my
killing it, dude.
my DVDs. So yeah, there are some nice DVDs that I made on the Dutch. Mrs. Karen, I guess so.
Wow.
So yeah, take a look at my DVDs. Available on gingergm.com.
Even
little commercial.
Rook c3 here. Look at that. Look at this one.
Wow,
Rook c3. Just giving it up to keep the tension on it. That's
Wait a second. So wasn't that just a mistake? Well, I don't know. It's winning anyhow, yeah.
what, rook c3?
Yeah, I was thinking. Well, it's good and all. No, it's good. I was thinking knight c3. The idea was rook takes e3, but I see now that after queen takes c3.
Yeah, this one I also missed that. This is we're gonna chase the queen a little bit.
That queen.
For force mate. This is
very nice finish. Wow, this is brilliant stuff from Camille.
undercover GM, we would say.
Let's see.
Very impressive.
Wait a second. So I'm going to check. The last board of South Korea playing absolutely brilliantly against New Zealand. Wow, Rook c3. I would have a hard time coming up with that move.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. Score, by the way, 3 out of 5 for Miss Camille. Doing good.
Let's see how we're doing here.
Yeah, White's winning.
This is an easy win for White. I need to flip the board.
Not that easy, though. I've played this ending myself, and I had a hard time converting this. But yeah, you just push the pawns, keep the knights.
Yeah, keep the knights on the board.
It's actually quite easy, but in time trouble, this could be a bit hard. I mean, there are some. If you push wrongly, then there could be stalemates, or some sacrifices that could make a draw.
Yeah, like if the pawn is, let's say, silly move. If the pawn is here, so I need to triangulate a little bit to get into the right position.
Thanks, Max, for the little commercial
there. There. If it comes to this, you also have the idea of like taking here and then going to king here.
Yeah,
like these are so these kind of positions can be very tricky. But I'll take it that white can know how to end where it is for sure.
Max, this is not what the Dutch player played. My repertoire is way different.
Ooh, this is your favorite ending. Look at this.
My favorite ending, really? Oh yeah, this ending, yeah. Oh wait,
this ending.
Wow, that's oh darn it. Oh boy, it's a draw still. It's a draw still. Yeah, it's a draw.
Very difficult to play though.
Not yet the Philidor position, but black is close. Black is close. Black needs to be careful. So the way to draw this is actually play Rook G2 here for white. Yeah, Rook G7 is playing a little bit with fire.
I like it. I would have played Rook G8, so you can at least give a check.
Yeah.
No, now I think
you want to do the second rank. No, now it's winning. Now it's winning for black.
Is it Rook F7 check?
This is winning. Bishop F4.
Rook E7 to go to E1.
Yeah, and then I have to explain a lot of things to to show how it works. Yeah, there's this whole.
There's the entire.
It's like a 13-move maneuver that you need to know to win this. Yeah, yeah. But what you're trying to do, you need to get the rook on the 6th rank, the white rook, so that the rook cannot go to D6 or to H6. But yeah, okay. If you're interested in this, I did a whole course on the endgame Tuesdays on my channel, and I could repeat it there once more if you like. But it's too much to explain for now. Yeah, but it seems like white doesn't know how to do this. You need to.
Okay, I'm down. What do I play for black here?
Okay, so let's see how we start. So Rook F2 is a good move.
Rook F2. I'm just gonna go away.
That's a mate after Rook C2.
Rook C2. I don't have Rook D7.
Rook D7. Yeah. All right. So this is what you need to avoid. Actually, you need to make sure. That is why you need the rook on the 6th rank, because if you then play the same, then Rook D6 is not possible.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to lose a tempi here. So for example, you need to play something like Rook A2.
Rook A2. I'm going to go Rook here.
And then Rook B2.
Rook B2. Now I need to pull back.
Yeah, and now you play a move like Bishop D6.
Bishop D6.
No, that's Bishop E, that's Bishop
E6, I apologize. Bishop D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now if you play King E1, let me check what is good here.
Needs to give a check, maybe? I know, you expose your king. I mean, I'm sure there's something here, but I would have to learn it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think how exactly you did this, because the position is kind of different. Wait. You did, not Bishop D6, but Bishop H6.
H6?
Yeah. The point is, if you, for example, play King G1,
yeah,
then you've got Rook B1, Bishop F4, and Rook H1 mate.
Okay, but I'm just going to keep my rook on this.
All right, that's perfect. Now I'm going to play, let's see, Bishop E3.
Bishop E3. Now I need to give the checks again.
Bishop F4.
And now we're going to go back.
Rook F2.
Rook F2. We're going to go to E1.
Am I doing this correctly though? Let's see. Rook C2.
Rook C2. I'm going to have to go back because I still...
Let me check how exactly you did this again.
Let's... Oh! See, well, you won. Easy. Yeah. Well done. Well played. Right. Yeah, that's a very...
Yeah. A lot of GMs often fail here. That's absolutely true. Maybe Rook H2 was the right way to go there, actually.
I mean, surely white also will make mistakes. It's easier to play for white than for black, obviously. But it's a fun one to look at. I hope I didn't put you in a bad spotlight, Roeland. We know you're a very strong player.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a really tough ending to play anyway. So, I get some hate in the chat for that, but
No. Oh my god.
it's a really tough endgame. There's on YouTube, there's this bishop ending where Peter Svidler even lost that game to Magnus Carlsen. So I really don't feel bad about forgetting how to win that. It's really a tough endgame. It's
Exactly.
a 13 move knowledge thing. So
We have some results in already. Syria lost to Monaco, unfortunately. Ireland is sweeping Hong Kong 4-1 up now. Singapore, Malaysia has ended. Singapore won 4-2. Albania won 5-1 to Japan. And South Korea beat New Zealand. So we are definitely seeing Albania and Singapore taking the lead in this pool. This is the last game of this round, and it's...
looks like a draw. 2 pawns for the exchange for black, so I don't see a clear way for white to make progress. You could play rook h2, rook h7, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't even think... I think you need to keep the rooks on the board if you want to have at least a chance.
What about rook a7 now? Oh, rook c7 simply, yeah, okay.
Yeah, this looks very drawish.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we've got a big result here. Singapore won the match against Malaysia with 4-2. And actually, we've got all the results already. Yeah, all the matches are decided.
All the matches are decided, but we're still looking at one. I'm confused. Not all the matches are decided. Ireland versus Hong Kong is still going.
I'm sorry, I forgot about Wait, well, Ireland versus Hong Kong, the match has been decided.
Yeah, the match has been decided. That's true.
Yeah.
So we'll see the standings. Always after this, we're going to go on a short break to get the standings sorted and all that goodness. And then we will have the third round on its way. I'm getting a word that 2 games are missing. Let's see if I can get that done. Because I think there's only 1 game left, but I could be wrong. Maybe they just started... Oh, that's not it. That's not it.
Yeah, but that is...
that's also something.
That's something we can mention, actually.
Alright, that's it. Yeah, you can throw it in there.
What was the command again?
You can find it in... it's not a command, it's just the link you need to grab.
Okay. Well, I'll show it later. Let's focus on the game first now. Yeah, because if things are heating up, g5. Do you like that move?
I'm still thinking about what black is trying to... I mean, obviously they want to get the e5 pawn here, but now you can actually take on f4, and this is complete draw. Yeah, this is a complete draw.
It's completely draw. This should be...
This is also what happens, yeah. Actually, black is trying to push for a win.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, this is...
You can take the bishop here.
Oh, they both try to draw, but they both play too fast, and they decline each other's draw. That's a classic, chat. It's a classic. All right, let's show the standings. There's 1 point missing in Ireland, but that's not really too much to worry about. Chat, these are the standings right now. We see the results on the left. These are the standings. Albania is on course to be a really, really good contender to win this group. Together with Singapore and Ireland actually taking over the place of Malaysia that just lost to Singapore. Our Syria underdog is going down a little bit. Let's look at actually the third round, which lineups we have. We have Albania against Singapore, the number 1 versus the number 2. That's going to be a heated match. Ireland is playing Malaysia, the number 3 against the number 4. So we're going to have some very interesting matches going on, ladies and gentlemen. So don't go anywhere. You have something to say, Mr. Pruijssers?
Well, I remember now how to win that endgame, by the way. but we'll keep that one for now. Anyways, we'll be back shortly, I guess. We're going on a break.
Yes, we're going to go on a short break because we can sort it out. And we'll be back in about 6 to 7 minutes. We can get some things sorted for the next round of the Olympiad. Division 3, round number 3, coming right up.
All right.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. This will be round 6. Actually, it's round 3 of today, but it's round 6 in total. I'm here, joined again by Grandmaster Roeland, Pruijssers, and of course, myself. Who could forget? Just gotta stop. I need to unfollow all the old matches because we don't really want to see those going. And I have the new link, and I am ready to start looking at the new games. Let's give a quick look on the standings, ladies and gentlemen. Of Pool A is the one we're focused on right now. Albania taking a big lead. They're playing Singapore, actually, the number 1 against the number 2. And we have the number 3 against the number 4, which is Ireland versus Malaysia. Quite an interesting matchup for sure. And I'm quite ready for what is about to come. Are you excited for this round? This is going to be the best round yet.
Yeah, this is going to be the best round yet. Number 1 and 2 facing off against each other. How exciting is that, of course?
Then let's not even wait a single moment longer and let's look at the games. We're obviously going to focus our attention on the Singapore games and the Malaysia games. This is against South Korea. This is against Japan. Can I find them? We have Albania, Singapore. Definitely want to take into consideration. This is a rather easy opening. The Gucci piano, as I call it. It's not how you pronounce it. How you pronounce it exactly?
Sorry, how do you pronounce it?
The opening.
I think the Giowoko Pianissimo.
The Giowoko pianissimo. Okay, the Gucci piano, chat.
The Gucci piano.
That's how we'll take it. And this is like a... Is this an Alekine? No.
Oh, did you say Alekine? Wait. No, this is a Scotch.
Yeah, this is Scotch. Well, the whole night movement is... it looks... I always see like a reversed Caro-Can in the setup. I cannot be the only one, right?
A reversed Alekine position. Yeah,
No.
more or less. I mean, the knight on b3, well, it's being pushed away by the bishop, of course, on b6. So.
No. What are we? Okay, I'm gonna show you. All right.
Okay.
I'll show you what I mean, and then you can agree. Okay, so
Right.
if we go to a simple Caro-Can right here. This one, I believe. So this setup.
Yeah.
So we have this setup, all right? And now I'm gonna go to, which game was it? Proving a point. Now we're gonna go to this side. It's like the same thing. Oh, they just moved the bishops.
Yeah, you're right. It's same thing there, but
Same thing, but we're reversed. So it's not really reversed. It's flipped. Thank you. Okay, doesn't matter. Was important to me. We can move on.
not reversed, but flipped.
Yeah, it's flipped.
All right, never mind. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I found one. Oh, there's actually a Benoni.
I think actually this is a 4 pawns King's Indian, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so. Shall we take a look? So 5 f4, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, there you go. There you go. The 4 pawns attack. Famous attack against the King's Indian.
Ooh, this is... I always struggle with this when I'm playing black, because I can never get this knight to a good position.
Well, usually they play bishop g4 and then knight bd7.
Yeah.
That's a very common way of dealing with that.
This is a very common way. Even h3 you can just take with the queen. But still, this knight is, d6 is weak. That's always a thing to look at. You gotta stop him from playing b5. And you don't want to play a6 because you're just going to lock yourself in. So you're gonna have to play b6 here. Usually. And then a6 later on. It's a difficult... I always find it's difficult with black, but let's see if they can... oh, the early c4. Look at that. Cannot take, obviously, chat, if you take it. Well, I mean, you can take it, but this is actually really good for black. So I like this approach.
Yeah, c4. I guess it's just theory. I mean, she has played this. I mean, this is a she board, right? Yeah, I guess c4 is simply a theoretical move here. I guess queen b6 is next, and yeah, well, I don't know the theory, unfortunately. Hey, but Vic, you're the King's Indian player.
Yeah. I know.
Oh.
The theory. So usually you want to get like a6 b5 in. You can actually play b5 right now because if you take again, you can check this one. Also, queen d6 are ideas in this position. So if you play the knight back to d4, you can start playing the knight here, bishop here, put some pressure on him. And usually this is good because after this, let's say this, you don't have bishop e3, or I apologize. After this, you don't have bishop e3 because the knight is blocking everything. So these are pretty normal. Oh, I did something. You play bishop g4 instead. Also not too crazy. Queen f3. I would still like to see b5. Just to keep the pressure on this one. Again, you cannot take because of queen b6. And now you're just losing a knight. So b5 is usually what you see here. b5, b4.
All right, let's go.
Let's see what happens. No, 97. And well, we're just going to look at other games. There are more interesting games because look at this one.
Oh, this looks like a bishop g5 poison pawn knight off.
You're going to look at it?
Yeah, sure. Let's take a look.
Go look. New Zealand and Japan. I don't think we're going to cover New Zealand against Japan, Metro, just because the top two teams are playing against each other right now. There is a Google spreadsheet link that Roeland will provide in chat.
Oh my god.
Right now.
Got how to do
where
that.
you can follow your favorite teams.
All right. Let me grab. Oh, damn it. Okay, I need to push the right buttons. Let's see. Yeah. There you go. Nice. I
Nailed it.
nailed it. I nailed it. There you go, everybody. For you to follow the games, there's a Google spreadsheet that you can click in the chat.
So indeed, poison pawn. White is up 2 pawns, or black is up 2 pawns, but is terribly lacking any sort of development or king safety.
Yeah.
What would you prefer in this position to play?
Well, black needs to play queen c5, and after that, I think. Well, I'm a pawn grabber, so I would like to be black. I think, yeah. Although I think it will be very, very hard because white has a lot of tricks in the position. So, yeah, usually I'm in favor of black, but on the other hand, in a blitz game, I think I'll prefer white actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think that this is still theory. After queen c5, I'm not too sure what white's going to do.
You almost have ideas of, let's say, b5.
Yeah.
Bishop here. You almost have like queen takes g3, rook h1 kind of ideas, but it doesn't happen just now. You really need to worry about this e6 pawn. So queen c5 seems very normal.
Be very, very solid here.
Queen f2, looking at here.
For
example, it's scary, man.
Queen f7. Yeah, this is looking very, very scary. Obviously, the poison pawn is such a dangerous variation, but these two, the black player is not scared at all.
No, he's an absolute Chad. I don't know how to defend this.
By the way, okay, I'm going to indulge you for a bit. What happens after queen takes c4?
After queen takes c4. Okay, well, I'm just going to go for the check, obviously.
Yeah.
It's the first one, and I thought rook to d1. Maybe I have something better.
I think you could take on g7 first. I mean...
Oh yeah, that's defense the knight. Okay, yeah.
So I need to play rook e8.
And now... now even...
I think you at least have a draw. No, you don't. You don't. Well, queen takes g5. Why not?
Well, I was thinking maybe rook f7 to take on here on the next move. Because if you take back, it's mate. Almost.
It threatens queen f6, actually.
Oh, I was going to go for this, but this is even better. Yeah.
Yeah, so after rook f7, knight d7.
Knight d7 looks good. Now I can take on g5.
Or rook take b7 here, actually.
b7 also. Yeah. This is
yeah, stuff like this.
Quite a nuisance, man. Holy moly.
Yeah, you need to be really, really careful here for such things to work. So, yeah, I'm actually very scared for the black position. Yeah, I would take...
it seems like white is completely winning here, but
No, it's not. There should be a defense. I mean, it's 2 pawns, first of all. The white king is unsafe.
All right, sure. Queen c5. I'm calling you out.
Oh, boy, okay. Let's see. Knight c6 looks normal.
Knight c6. Okay, we're gonna go back.
King d8.
And Do I have something nasty here? Knight check, bishop takes. Oh, I'm pinned, obviously. Okay, never mind. The pin is very annoying. I need to defend that first. So let's go c3.
Knight e5 looks good. Wait. Yeah, let's play knight e5. Yeah.
Knight
Maybe
e5.
knight d8 was also good, but knight e5 looks very natural to me.
Okay. Yeah. Getting the knight to e5 is very important. Now it's not that bad anymore for black. You can win a pawn, but even then
queens are exchanged and the attack should be more or less okay.
Yeah. Okay. So queen c5, knight c6 has to be played here. He plays knight c6 immediately. Okay.
Now you can take the pawn.
It's a free pawn. This is something better though.
Like what?
Well, I was thinking.
You could
what if you take here immediately?
And queen takes g5 maybe.
And then queen takes g5.
Yeah, because queen c5 you can exchange the queens, but the pawn structure is so damaged that it should be more. This should be perfectly okay for.
Is this something else then? You could do this.
That's a good move. Queen f2, I suppose. No, wait.
Queen f2 looks good. Well, now I would just
trade and yeah.
Like this, yeah. So not queen f2. What if I just?
Wait. This is important. Queen d4.
d4. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna take here. You're gonna take on g7.
Yeah.
I thought I had. No, that's not good. Do you have a drawish idea?
Well, I think you need to play b takes c6 instead of queen takes c6.
Hold on. So I can go here. You cannot go back, obviously, because then I'm just gonna do this. So you have to play rook f2, and then queen e5 to defend this here.
Okay, queen.
Even though this is still.
This is looking brilliant.
Very suspicious. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Took an e6.
It's weird, yeah. This is total calculation position, but this is looking good for white as well.
Yeah, really good.
Patterning rook takes b7, queen takes g5. The king is stuck in the center for now, so.
Now you can just play king h1 because the knight blocks c6 square.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now knight e5, I suppose, but then rook takes b7 is possible.
Yeah.
So you need to play rook b8 here. It's not over yet, but white is clearly better.
Chat, do you mind us staying on this game? We really think it's an interesting game.
Rook b8,
to look at.
7, rook b8, rook f5.
Yeah, but I hate this, dude.
Knight e5.
Can I sacrifice?
You always want to.
Can I sacrifice?
You could take the pawn on g5, perhaps, but.
I might want to play bishop d5 so I can sacrifice on the next turn.
But is that really a threat? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Okay. What do I do here? Oof. Queen c7, maybe.
Queen c7. I mean, you're pinned, right? So I can do this.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's rough. I don't know. A lot of things going on right now, chat.
Yeah, looking good. The king is stuck on e8. That's the big thing.
We'll get back to this game. Very interesting game. We'll see the end of it, especially. We're also going to see the end of this game, it seems, because white is just dominating with his pawns. Actually, this is a very strong knight.
Yeah, and the pawns in front of that knight are very strong as well. I think that black has more potential here than white, actually, because white does not have a clear breakthrough. If f5, then the e5 square is becoming very weak. And if e5, then the pawn will fall. So while black has... Well, black also doesn't really have a break. Maybe b3 at some point.
b3 looks very good. Yeah, b3 is a nice break here. I actually don't know how to handle this. I'm almost inclined to play bishop b1 here.
Yeah, but then a4, I guess, simply.
Yeah, but then I can do this, and then I don't feel that bad anymore.
That's not bad for black. I think that can. Okay, maybe you just want to play queen b6 or something.
Because I want to do this anyway.
Yeah, that's.
Now I'm more scared for these kind of ideas, and then maybe knight b3. No, because this knight's gonna jump in here then.
Yeah, and if you play maybe queen b6 first, and then knight b3 or something.
So here, queen b6. Oh, this is a nice little line, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just have to move the king. Let's go h1.
Yep.
Then the knight. Yeah.
This is looking juicy.
Yeah. Nice idea on b2 as well.
Yep.
Nice position. b3. I like it. Good
Something
move.
like that, at least. B3 is an idea, and I'm not saying that black's better after that, but it looks like black has potential there, at least.
Yes. We've seen a few hashtag Team New Zealands. Let's see if we can get a Team New Zealand on the board.
Let's take a look.
We got a few over here. Let's look at board number 1. Scott Waisney against Tran Tan 2. Seems like this is a very
Positional
position. One that we hate to commentate because there's not much going on.
All right.
Let's do the next one.
Looking good for black. The pawn on d3, permanent weakness.
Yeah, if you have like a c5 pawn here controlling both these squares, very good. I believe the knight was just pulled out. Is it true? No, okay.
No, the white is getting there.
Yeah,
the knight
is getting there. I don't think you should place your knight here though. I think you want to keep the tension here.
I think you want to take on c4 at some point, or play something like, I don't know, a5, a4 to try and create some more.
Yeah. Just
something like that. You need something extra here to actually
keep your attention here. I fully agree.
Pressure. I
Cool.
mean, yeah, like I said, if you put a knight on d4, then the pressure is at least temporarily gone on the d3 pawn.
Let's see what we have here. We have Nicole versus Azumi. And it looks again like white's a little bit better. There's an isolated pawn on d5. You hate to see that.
Yeah, in this position, it's definitely good for black, for white. Yeah, it's black to move. Black could play queen c5 here. I'm trying to think concretely what happens, but I guess you can just take on e4 because the queen is protected by the knight on d4. Yeah. So no biggie, but
yeah, this is not really a threat.
I don't think black is that much worse, to be honest. You could play bishop e2, but black could try and put some pressure on the b5 pawn if possible. I don't think this is that bad for black. Black has enough compensation for the asset.
Yeah, I agree. Here, black is a pawn up. So black is better. Yeah, black's better.
Rook b1, good move. h6, automatic reaction. Yes, looks good. Looks okay.
I'm gonna raise you. h6, you can go to e1.
To d8.
Oh no, that's not it.
And rook e2. Yeah, you need to go back.
Where do you place it?
D2, I suppose.
Yeah, but d2, yes. You have this kind of.
Well, rook b8, my friend.
All right, that's annoying. So, f6 then. So I can go here.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, nice.
Woo!
Nice.
Look at that.
Look at that.
To be fair, I just
Mr. Vic.
yeah, I only see that because you pointed out my mistakes. All right, don't put me on the pedestal. But yeah, this idea, chat. Now you don't have this check anymore, and I go back. Now I can just well, I'll just take this one. Yeah.
Yeah, no checks, no checks. All right,
So f6 winning. Can I say that f6 winning?
f6 winning. Yeah, I think you can. After rook e2, it's more or less over. So let's see if Karen can find that.
Oh, lucky.
What, rook e8? No.
Does queen c5 not take the bishop? Very good point. Queen c5 and
H1.
let's say king h1, the queen f2, doesn't matter. If I take this, unfortunately, it's a back rank mate.
Yep.
So queen c5 does not work. Hate to see it.
But,
All right. That was cool, man. f6. I like that.
Yeah, f6 was brilliant. Yeah.
I had to go through every other possible move first before finding that, but that doesn't matter.
That's how you calculate. That's how you get to this stuff. You start somewhere and then gradually you get to the right move there. So yeah, that was a good demonstration.
Good demonstration of power.
Daniel Gong, is this board 2 then? I think it is, yeah.
It's either board 6 or board 5 or board 2.
Ah, sorry, this is board 5. This is the youth board, actually. Black doesn't have a lot of space. White has... It's equal material.
I don't know how to get this h7 pawn. It's actually fairly well defended.
I think I would try to play a3, b4 simply.
I want to get the knight here at some point. Because this is my idea. I want to get my rook here. This rook here. The queen here.
You want to use an Alekhine gun on the edge?
Yes! I want to shoot him.
I think that's a little bit too much. Okay, you want to hear my plan?
Yes.
I think it's a good idea to play maybe rook f4, rook g4, exchange that great defending rook, and then you can use some more ideas on the king side.
Yeah, I like
and
that.
Otherwise, a very straightforward plan is a3 and b4.
a3 and b4, yeah, that's very...
Actually, this is not good because of h5, and then the rook is trapped on h4, so... Yeah, rook f4, not the best idea. Okay,
yeah,
just
I can use the other rook.
No, bishop h5.
Or still h5, yeah, it's still annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, so, it's different. It seems like it's very... I'm missing something. Is there a 96 at some variation where I can get my bishop here? It's like right now. And I can get this one in here.
Yeah, that looks interesting. Black does have bishop g6 to protect everything.
That's true. Let's just go in here, and now I have extra space.
Well, queen g7. It seems like black has everything under control.
Yeah, it's just winning. Yeah, a3 b4 is the best slower approach. I agree on that. But if I was in this game, I would only be focusing on the king side, to be fair.
I think we got an idea. After knight e6, knight takes e6, f takes e6, the pawn on b6 is hanging, actually.
Ah!
Yeah,
that's
and
a free
also,
pawn. But then you lose this one. Oh, no, you don't lose that one.
No. And so if you protect the rook on the pawn on b6 with rook b8, for example, so one move back, then you've got queen takes g5.
Queen takes g5.
F takes, rook takes f8, king takes f8, rook takes f7, winning a pawn.
And improving on the position, for sure.
This is so concrete.
Nice find, dude.
I would have played. Well, you're pushing me to this. I feel like I want to play a3, b4, but then you're saying there must be something concrete here. And then after 96, I saw this idea. So yeah. White chess is a concrete game, everybody. It's not only positional play and keeping control. Sometimes you need to blast through. That's
blast them. So are we gonna say e6? We see a nope. Rook f to f4.
Yeah, wrong plan. We already saw why.
You already saw why. 96 was the. That's a nice find, dude.
Yeah, thanks,
good,
man.
Good.
Thanks, man.
All right. Let's see what else we have. We're gonna go back to Singapore, Albania. Okay.
5 threats. But black to move.
So there's a lot of. There's a bishop on there. Oh, there's a rook on a2 as well. Okay.
But knight takes e5. Big threat here.
Yep.
Also, rook takes d6. Also threat. Yo, this wow, what is this? So okay, you cannot play knight h3 because knight takes e5 is a big threat. You cannot.
Yeah, I agree.
You need to. So what about a move like king c8, for example?
King c8, we're running away. We're defending this.
a6, bad move.
A6, holy moly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you have to sacrifice your bishop then, I believe. No, that even doesn't work.
No, this looks terrible.
Wow.
Knight g6 suggestion by Max. I think that loses too because of knight takes d6.
What about knight h3? Here, queen g7.
Dude,
what no, does? Oh, I thought this was pinned for some reason. It's not.
No, that
I want to make the pin work somehow, but I don't think we can.
So knight g6 suggestion in the chat. Let's take a look there because
knight
I want
g6
to make a point here as well. Because here you have knight takes or rook takes d6.
You say rook takes d6, right? And then go for this line over here.
King e8, knight takes d6, winning the queen.
Yeah, and if you go to d8, obviously you can just take in one go. Yeah, b7 is
Yeah, I think this is winning for white. I don't see how black can stop it. At least, no, I don't see a great idea. Knight takes e5 is such a big threat here.
You
Queen
cannot move the king
g7,
anywhere.
Queen g7 immediately might be the best move here.
What about queen f8?
Well, knight takes e5 anyway.
Yeah, but now I'm not that worried on it anymore.
Bishop takes f4.
Can I take that?
Yeah, you can.
Now I'm threatening.
Yeah, now you're threatening there. So knight takes c6.
That is c6.
Queen takes c6. I'm just gonna call you on that one. Knight takes g3. King f1.
I have to give another check here.
King e1, I suppose.
Rook to. Yeah, I need to put my rook somewhere. It's under attack. Maybe rook b8.
Wherever you
Yeah,
go.
white is clearly better.
Queen takes b7. I think it's just. I think it needs some calculation, but
Yeah.
I don't sacrifice.
I do think queen f8 gives the most fighting chances out of this position.
Might very well be, yeah. Yeah, because otherwise rook takes d6 is very strong.
Yeah, so you need to get the queen outside of the line and you defend d6.
Oh, it's still very strong actually. But okay, yeah, this looks winning for.
Rook d6 still?
Yeah, I'm wondering about that. C takes queen takes b7, king goes, queen takes a8. Queen takes c6, next move is a 4.
Yeah. Then you go here again. Yeah, maybe it isn't that strong because of rook takes d6. Maybe I'm missing something. Is there something else I could do? King d8 maybe? Queen takes c8 and then knight here. King c7. King c7. Trapped. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Or you could just trade here and then win this one anyway. Okay. You lose a lot.
I lost interest, sorry.
Figure this.
I'm joking now.
No, I had this line. So rook takes.
Yeah.
King takes. Queen takes. And then king c7. To stop this.
Yeah,
But
but
you could just take here and then you lose the knight as well.
easy.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, wow, that's a good game from white. Yeah, good game from
Queen
white.
h5. So rook takes d6 is destroying.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
What about bishop takes
Bishop
f2?
Queen takes d1 as a threat, by the way.
I see a lot of thing. What about bishop takes f2 knight h3? So bishop takes f2. Look at that as well. You can just take with the king, unfortunately. Also, the rook is looking. Maybe you don't even take with the king. The rook is.
Yeah.
The rook is looking at this one, and after knight h3 check, you could just play. I don't know.
King, yeah, knight
King
takes
h2.
two.
Queen takes or knight takes?
Queen takes, because after knight takes, you still have knight takes
Yeah.
e5. Even this looks okay. White has everything under control. Still knight takes e5 is a threat. Bishop e3 perhaps. Bishop g5. Yeah, looks good. Looks still good for white.
Oh, you have to ferocious reader. There's a dot at the end of that link. You have to remove the dot. But Simon will update it soon enough.
Ah, yeah.
What?
That's just the way it is. Sorry. All right. Shall we go to the next game?
Yeah, cool game. Cool games. Let's look at that. We were looking at one game for a long time, remember? Let's see if we can find that one back. Let's dive through this real quick. Black is a pawn. No, not a pawn up, but about 2.
There's a trick in the position. If you take on d5, you can take on b5 because there's a back rank problem.
Yes.
So for example, yeah, perfect. Rook a1 check.
Okay, 1. And if you take with the queen, you just lose this one.
Yeah.
Nice trick. So.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, alright. This one has ended. Scary bear.
We're slowly moving towards the end of the round.
Okay, I'm looking for that game. Who was it again? I think it was this one.
This was the poison pawn variation, yeah.
So we see queen c5, b5 has been played. Oh, the rook found its way to c3. Interesting. Yeah, it's just crumbling. It's just crumbling. Yeah, this is over. White is going to win this one.
Too many pieces.
Actually, well, it's not too many pieces, but
d6.
well, 56 seems good.
Should be over anyway. Rook
Just have to be careful that you don't have like king f7, knight, or rook h8 kind of ideas, but
well, bishop d5 is made already. In
yeah, exactly. So he should be good. Castle. Well, doesn't work.
Not possible.
Unlucky.
Don't make illegal moves. Why am I talking in accents now? It's weird.
I don't know. You're just.
Let's go. Next game.
You need your coffee.
Yeah.
Here we have a queen ending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A pawn up is black.
No. Yeah. Black temporarily at least. Is queen takes e4. Okay, you're the pawn ending expert. You've shown.
I'm the pawn ending expert. Oh, I'm the opposition.
You've shown
expert.
a lot of good pawn endings in previous broadcasts. So.
I think
What would you take on e4 as black?
Well, I wouldn't, because you just give white the e4 square and he actually has opposition at that moment, so you can just push out whenever he wants. I would just avoid that scenario, even though it's probably still a draw. I would probably avoid that scenario just because I need to make a move and I can be stopped at any time, so I have to wait around a long time.
Why is that white should be winning? Because the king is going to get on e5.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Well,
should...
it's not the worst, because let's say all the pawns are stuck.
Yeah.
You can always play like this kind of idea, and then you have to go back.
Play f5 here.
Yeah, then you can play f5. Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah,
there's always f5. In
yeah, yeah. That's another reason why you can't. Yeah,
But black does not have to take, and now it's more or less equal. White has a slightly better pawn structure, but not too much. So.
this should be a draw.
Yeah. So the answer is don't go to the pawn ending.
Yeah, don't give your opponent the center square if you don't have to. It's a little bit the idea. All right, we have an ending here. Black won by resignation.
New Zealand looking strong.
Looking sharp dressed man. We still don't have a result. Oh, Singapore is 1-up against Albania.
Yeah.
And let's look at Ireland, Malaysia, if we can find. Let's look at Amadan. Komodo Dragon.
Oof. What is
Killian is a pawn up, but with the king over here, difficult to... Like, if the king was here, it's a completely different story. But the king is...
I like it, creating some weaknesses on the king side.
Yeah, yep.
Knight takes b6.
Okay, 6. Trade everything off, win.
Yeah, exactly. Winning pawn ending?
Winning pawn ending, question mark?
No, it's a draw. The king is close enough to
Yeah, it should be close enough. Yeah, you have to walk all the way around.
You can wait one move, by the way. Wait, go back. Instead of rook takes b6, I think you can play king g3 first.
King g3 right now?
Not, you cannot.
No, unfortunately not.
Now the knight can move to d5. Okay,
If king c6, you're in a much better position.
Yeah,
then you can play
I have
this.
king c6 in my head, but you
But
can...
king d6, unfortunately. No, the problem is here, ladies and gentlemen, that after this exchange, you want to get the king over to f5.
Yeah.
But you're just going to get blocked out before you get there, and this is a draw.
Yeah, exactly. It's a draw position.
Maybe even if you play something like f4, you're not going to take. If you take, then you're going to have a lot more room to wiggle with.
Yeah.
But you can just keep it here and just move closer. So
That's a lot easier. Yeah, absolutely.
So let's see what we got.
Rook takes h7, pawn up. It should be an easy draw for black. Knight takes e3, and there's no real good way for white to continue. It should be an easy draw.
Yeah. Well, easy is a big... Roeland games are always drawn. What, complicated?
Yeah, okay, but this one is not really, so... Yeah, okay. Take it with a grain of salt, my opinion.
Alright, this one ended. We have... Oh, apologies. With a draw between Anthony and Akira. We have a win from Karen against Isabel. Yeah, this looks like a very demanding position.
Yeah.
A lot of...
I'm not sure what the result will be in the match. I've seen wins for Japan and wins for New Zealand, so...
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting match for sure. Singapore is 2-0 up against Albania. That's That is a tough cookie.
Looking good.
This is an interesting one. 2 pawns for the knight. Who would you favor here?
White. Because the pawns cannot move. The queen on c4 is nicely protecting everything. It doesn't look like it's much though for white. At least for now. The knight on c1. You would want a knight on the center square, for example on d5. Or
Yeah, exactly.
But so the knight still has a long way to go, but...
No, I mean g3, king g2, and then the knight can just prance around. This is a free pawn, right?
Does that work? Queen takes c5, b4 is the idea, but then simply king h2 and white should be winning. Yeah, king h2 and white should be winning. Yeah, nicely done. b3, knight takes b3. If queen a3, then queen c4. Just put a knight on b3, and it should be winning for white. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, this should be an easy.
This is the brilliant player. This is Camille once again.
Oh, this is Miss Brilliant.
Yeah, beating everyone left and right. So queen c3, I guess just take. Collect the c pawn, and it should be winning. It should be over.
Yeah. Now you can just start marching towards it. King, 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 king. You can never promote. All right, nice game.
Yeah, very nice ending. Perfectly executed.
And let's look at this one. This is getting into some time trouble for white.
Yeah, this is winning for white, absolutely. Yeah,
there's a lot of time trouble though.
I've had rook endings like this before, and it's so unpleasant to have a pawn on b6 like that.
Rook d7?
Yeah.
So because after take. Oh, hold on.
Just take, and just g3 or something.
You have to watch out and think. Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna promote. You can checkmate. Queen takes. Okay, but this is now you can take. Now you can take b6 because this is a mate.
Yeah, mate on the back rank. Now it's equal again.
Rook takes b6. Yep.
It's a draw. It's a draw.
That's a draw. Yeah, really annoying to play against. Absolutely pitiful. This is a draw. With a lot of things ending right here. This one ended as well. She was playing a meme. Oh. It's the username. This one has ended in a draw. This one we were just watching. Which is the time discrepancy the most? This one. We have black is winning this one.
Yeah.
This one white should be winning quite clearly.
Yeah, Camille once again.
This one I'm gonna give it to black here. Oh, actually,
yeah, black.
It's easier to play for white, but because they have this pawn, it's easier.
Queen e7, perfect. Yeah, prevents everything. King g7, queen e6, c4.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks nice. Looks perfect for black. But time control.
Yeah. That's the main issue.
We've had some disconnections as well. 4 white bars on the connection, so looking good. No connection problems there, it seems.
You hate to see those.
Yep, you do. Queen d7. Why not trade some queens?
Yeah, this is
material up. Queen d1. Queen d5 wins the rook now.
Oh. Nicely spotted, dude. Holy moly.
Thanks. I do a lot of puzzle rush, you know.
What a machine.
So everybody needs to do puzzle rush.
This one is over.
See those things really, really quickly.
Game over, ladies and gents. Yeah, there we go. Resignation, where you stand. Which ones?
Only a few more games left.
This is a very common endgame. So this one's gonna go... Oh, Eminem! Eminem is still playing the rook endgame.
Yeah, easy draw now. Rook f4, king g5, repetition. Done.
Please. Please, Killian. Killian, give us a break. Please.
Yeah, did you say Eminem, by the way?
Eminem.
Eminem.
Yeah, that's his Twitch username.
I was just checking. I also, yeah, in the chat, Eminem. I also heard Eminem for some reason, but yeah, Eminem. Eminem, not Amsterdam, but Eminem. Okay, I'm making it more confusing.
Eminem 2013. There we go. Called a draw. And this is an easy win. So we have 1 game left, which is also an easy win. So
all results are there.
we have the game. Oh, we have this beautiful game.
Oh yeah, this was the announcement.
Absolutely beautiful. All right, GG's everyone. This was round number 6. We're gonna chill a little bit until we get the scores, so we can show you immediately. We're not clicking. South Korea has to be updated. Japan versus New Zealand has to be updated. Singapore, Albania, 1 game left. It has to be updated. I'm not sure if Singapore won or if Albania bounced back because they were 2-0 behind. Ireland, Malaysia, and Syria, Hong Kong. We're just waiting a little bit for the results. What I can show you, ladies and gentlemen, for those who just joined, look at this one. Anish Giri with the tweet. FIDE Online Olympiad starts in only about a week for Team NL. But our Dutch boys took over the broadcast already. Fire emote. Flag emote. Hashtag Online Olympiad. If you wanna, I'm gonna search Twitter feed in the break. If you have a nice tweet, hashtag Online Olympiad, and I might throw it in here just for the fun. This was round number 6. Like I said, they are still being updated. Let's look at the pool real quick. Who do we have in this bracket? Ireland. Everybody, a lot of fans for Ireland and New Zealand, it seems, in chat. So that's a good one to wake up to, seeing your team is going to win. And also, Chad, we were talking about Geary. He's one of the top 10 players that will be joining us. Next week, he'll be playing, and the rest is the top divisions that will be playing as well, which is 2 weeks from now. So some very nice kind of games going in for sure. Can you talk us a little bit, Roeland?
Yeah.
Can you talk us a little bit about what the Online Olympiad actually is?
Yes, of course. Well, it's a huge event with a lot of countries participating, of course, 163, and with 1,500 players total. Yeah, we've seen in the previous divisions also some countries that I've never even heard of before. So it's very nice to see how much chess is being played throughout the world in almost every country available. Yeah, okay, so teams are split into 5 divisions. We are currently in the 3rd one, and it's based according to strength and to time zone as well. So yeah, time zone is very important. You don't want to have a team playing in the night versus a team playing in the morning or in the afternoon. The afternoon team will have a big advantage, so that is why.
By the way, I'm gonna have to cut you off real quick. I apologize for that, but we do have 2 more games in the B pool. The B pool B1 started at the same time as the A1. This one just ended in a draw, and this is the last game going on. But we can show the results real quick. Scotland beating Nigeria 6-0. I'm not sure if that's a default win again, or they just beat 6-0. I'm gonna have to ask my organizer that. Tajikistan lost to Sri Lanka. UAE a win over Chinese Taipei. Angola lost to Botswana. And the IPCA, which is the International Physical Disabled Chess Association, is playing Portugal. Those will be updated real soon. We're now looking at Chinese Taipei versus UAE. And it looks like should be a win for white, right?
Let's see. Yeah, I also wanted to mention about Scotland-Nigeria match. Nigeria in the previous days has forfeited the games, and also in this match against Scotland, they forfeited 3 games. So Scotland was 3-0 up even before the match started. But still, they won the other 3 boards, so good result for Scotland nonetheless. What about this game?
What am I missing? You can just play King of 8, right?
Yeah.
Is
exactly.
the check here, you're gonna go here, and then it's done? Is the check here, you go King E8.
Yeah, Queen E5 check.
Queen E5, oh, wrong one. Queen E5, I meant Queen E7. And now you don't have to check anymore on C5. If you go back here.
That's true, Queen B5.
Queen B5, like I said, I'm just going to go to F8.
Going to annoy you, Queen B8.
Queen B8, I'm going to go to F7.
Queen B3.
Queen B3, I'm going to go to G6.
Queen B1.
Oh, B1. Okay. Okay, so it's not that easy.
Well, what's beautiful about these endings is that you can play this forever. It's so hard, especially in time control. So to defend for black, I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
I think white's doing a great job here, by the way. Queen G3, only move.
King F7. That's good.
King F7, Queen C7 is a repetition, but you can play.
Man, these are so annoying to play against.
Yeah, Queen E4, I suppose.
Yeah. King H8. King H8.
King H8, Queen D4.
Queen D4, and then you're gonna start harassing.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go anywhere. So King F. Oh, wait, is this looking good? I don't know. Well, I think the king needs to go back to H7. I think there's no other way. Or Queen E5, E8, by the way. Yeah.
Queen E8 here. Oh, this looks good.
6,
Queen E7.
F7. Yeah, okay, then we've got the same position we had, actually.
No, you don't, because you don't have the queen on this side. And so he's limited to where he can give checks.
Yeah, so Queen B8.
Queen F7.
Queen B3 needs
Queen
to
E6
fight.
now.
Yeah.
And now Queen G6. And now you don't have any checks.
Well, yeah, because Queen B1 is met by Queen F5 check.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
So do we see that on the board? King G6 is the winner chicken dinner.
Yep.
Well played.
Well played.
There we go. All right.
Nicely done.
That's a difficult ending, dude. It seems so easy. It seems so simple, but there's always this little check.
Well, it seems hard, but on the other hand, you've got so many tries with white. You
Yeah,
can never
true.
lose that. You can play this for 50 moves, and black needs to play perfect.
And queen.
Yeah, it's very, very, very.
Get a rook. Disrespect. Oh. Hate to see it.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna see that game as it is. That one is gonna end anyway. I do have updated results on the standings, so let's get that one in here. Pool A is done for today. We have Singapore as the winner. They won from Albania, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, Singapore 4-2 against Albania. So that is a good result. Malaysia 1 from Ireland, 3.5, 2.5. And we also have some other results. Japan, New Zealand 1, 3.5, 2.5. South Korea 1 from Monaco, 3.5, 2.5. So a lot of 3.5, 2.5s. Syria and Hong Kong have a 3. In the other pool, Portugal is doing very well. Scotland 2nd, Sri Lanka, and IPCA, who was first on the first day. Second day is dropping now, but there are still a lot of games to play. So a lot of things to do. Chat!
Yep.
I wanna look at this. Look at this. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Chat, I want to thank you guys so much for being here for now. We're going on a long break, not a quick break. And we'll be back in an hour. And when we'll be back with Pool B and Pool C. So there's a lot of good stuff going on. Guys, thanks so much for watching for now. And we will see you in an hour. Don't go anywhere. Freshen up a little bit. And see you guys soon.